If episode 1 was the rush of the high, episode 2 is the cold, hard realization of the come down. Today, we dive into Stuntin' Like My Daddy, an episode that swaps the neon glitter for something much darker, much more clinical. We start with Nate Jacobs, but not the Nate we know. We see a younger version, a boy who stumbled upon his father's secret, a collection of tapes that would fundamentally break his perception of sex, of power, and what it means to be a man. Nate isn't just a jock, he is a product of a specific kind of trauma, a trauma that turned him into a predator who hides behind a varsity jacket. School is back in session, and the atmosphere is suffocating. Rue is forced onto a stage in drama class to share a summer memory. Think about that for a second. Asking an addict in early recovery to share a memory of their summer is like asking a survivor to describe the wreck. She tries to give them something normal, a car ride, a song, but the truth keeps bleeding through. The hospital rooms, the screaming, the needles. She leaves the stage and hides in a bathroom stall. It's here we see the first crack in her new friendship with Jules. Lexi is there too, watching from the outside, the friend who was left behind for someone more exciting. While Rue is fighting her ghosts, Jules is looking for an escape. She's texting Tyler, the guy who seems to understand her, a guy who feels safe. But as viewers, we feel the dread. We know that in East Highland, safe is an illusion. Jules is vibrant. She is ethereal. But she is also incredibly lonely. And that loneliness is being weaponized against her. Then there is Kat. Kat's storyline takes a sharp, modern turn here. A video of her has surfaced online. Most people would crumble. But Kat realizes that if the world is going to look at her anyway, she might as well control the view. This is the birth of the new Kat. She realizes that her body and the attention it commands is a form of currency. But the most intense moment of the episode, it doesn't happen at school. It happens at Fez's place. Rue stops by in the rain. She wants a fix. But Fez is dealing with Mouse, a man who is the literal embodiment of the danger. Fez tries to protect Rue from. The room goes silent. Mouse offers Rue fentanyl. Fez is terrified. He's stuck between his business and his heart. Rue, in a moment of pure desperation, takes the hit. She prays to survive it. And we, the audience, hold our breath with her. This scene is a masterclass in tension. It reminds us that while the other kids are worried about social status, Rue is playing a game of life and death. And then we see the monster, fully formed. Nate tracks down Tyler, the real Tyler, the guy Maddie used to make Nate jealous. Nate doesn't just fight him, he blackmails him. He beats him to a pulp, and then, in one of the creepiest scenes in the series, Nate calmly takes a shower in Tyler's house while Tyler lies bleeding on the floor. It is chilling, it is calculated, and it sets the stage for the war that is coming. The episode ends with a knife to the heart. Jules thinks she's finally found someone who sees her. She thinks she's texting Tyler, but the screen flickers and we see the truth. Shy Guy, the boy Jules is falling for, is Nate Jacobs. The predator has found his way into her digital sanctuary. Stuntin' Like My Daddy is a heavy episode. It's about the cycles of abuse we inherit and the masks we wear to survive. I'm giving this episode a solid 8.7 out of 10. What did you think of Kat's transformation? And how scared are you for Jules? Drop your theories in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for episode 3.